Sebastian Melo Martinez, MMA Minute, here for UFC 183 with Tyron Woodley, who faces Kelvin Gastelum in a co-main event. So, Tyron, you've got a big fight, co-main event at what is a huge card, but it seems like everyone is just looking at the main event, Nick Diaz, Anderson Silva. Does that bother you that you aren't getting so much attention?
No, sometimes you want to just focus on the fight. This is giving us opportunity to just focus on the fight and not so much worry about all the media, all the interviews, everything that goes into it that's not really directly related to the fight. So for me, it's been refreshing to be able to just train and focus and be able to relax and be to myself.
Now, you've been in kind of a similar spot before when you faced Rory MacDonald. Unfortunately, that fight didn't really go your way. Kind of stumbled down in the rankings a little bit. Now you're kind of back again. Would you say about that experience that all helped you? That there was any positives you could take from it?
Yeah, I went from 3 to 4 back to 3, so it wasn't that bad. I think I was focusing too much on some of the outside of the octagon things, some of the media, some of the shows that we were shooting, and I was getting all into it. It was fun, and I think that mentally I told myself that I wasn't worried about what people were saying and me not getting the title shot after that. And I think honestly I was lying to myself. So this time around, I just try to really just focus on myself and focus on my opponent.
All right, well, let's focus on your opponent a little bit. Kelvin Gastelum, undefeated guy. A lot of times, undefeated fighters, people build up kind of an aura or a mystique about them simply because they've never tasted that defeat. What are you going to do to make sure he does that for the first time?
I mean, I don't have to do much special. I just have to fight and be myself. I think the style matchup and I think the intangibles, and in addition to the skill set and athleticism and the speed and power advantage, I feel like I have enough just from the given that just doing those things consistently for 15 minutes, that's enough to win the fight by itself. So I don't feel like I have to do anything miraculous to come away with the win.
Overall, though, where would you say your biggest strength is in this fight?
My biggest strength is the ability to fight in different areas. I can wrestle you, I can submit you, I can knock you out, I can cover the ground fairly quickly. I think the not knowing which angle I'm going to come from, I think that's the hardest part to fight me.
And Kelvin, does he possess any skill set or any particular move that you maybe want to look out for a little bit?
He takes it back well. He does a rear naked choke well. He pressures well. He takes punches and very durable, great cardio. He's a tough gamey guy that's you never can count him out. So he's tough, and sometimes tough is given too much credit. Tough ain't enough when you get to the top 3 and the top 5. You got to have some other things to go with that. And I think that those skill sets, I think I have just a little bit more of an edge on it.
I like that. Tough ain't enough. We should make a T-shirt for that, don't you think?
You should.
All right. Well, I have to ask. Last weekend we got to see a bit of an upset when Anthony Johnson knocked out Alexander Gustafsson. Now it's Rumble that's going to face John Jones for the title. What are your thoughts on that matchup, and who do you have picked as a winner?
I've been so engrossed into this fight camp, I haven't really had opportunity. I'm pretty cordial with both guys, so I try not to do predictions, but I think it'll be a good fight. I think John Jones is always posed with a different threat from a different opponent that comes up, and I think Anthony just poses a different threat that he'll have to address, and I think that threat may be enough to get the win, so we'll see what happens on that fight day.
All right, and final question. What's your prediction for how your bout with Kelvin Gastelum goes on Saturday night?
Unfortunately, I don't have a crystal ball to tell you the outcome.
In an ideal world?
In an ideal world, it's just really me going out. Like, what I want to happen in this fight is for me to go out there, to relax, to pick my shots, to flow, to feel free, and just let everything happen organically. That's all I really want. When I go out there looking for the knockout, I never get it. When I go out there and I'm just looking to fight and find my shots, the knockout comes to me. So I'm just planning on not going looking and hunting for it. So.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck in the fight.